promise you we're almost done.
I brought another sheet. I was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and grab another one just to be on the safe side. And trust me, dude, I'm not an asshole. Regardless what that homeowner down there says, I'm not.
Which homeowner?
Freaking homeowner hasn't closed on her house yet. The government's paying half her freaking mortgage.
Oh.
Yeah. She's man. First of all, she missed her orientation day. And I called her. And she didn't answer, so I left her a voicemail. And when a homeowner doesn't show up, I'm still going to do the same thing. I'm going to go through them, mark the house up, because you know, they may show up the next day, and if they want to add to the list, you know, I've already set my appointment, you know, and I have other appointments. So it's not like I can just say, oh yeah, I could be there tomorrow at 10 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, we had to build a retaining wall for her, yeah, what I do that for? Anyway, she was, she's been divorced. And
oh, so she's
her fourth house that she's built.
She's crazy.
Oh, she's.
We don't know her, and we don't think we're gonna tell either.
I promise you, I don't. Man,
It's fucking a dickhead.
I would
And
never
hung
do
up on me.
Oh, wow.
Because she wanted to know what we were doing about that wall down there, and I went on vacation, and I had scheduled to have Cardinal Surveying come out and stake the right side of her lot so we can build this retaining wall. Okay, the ground was all cut out. It was all cut out, just waiting for the staking, so we knew exactly how far over, because we don't want to go over somebody else's lot. You know what I'm saying? She went down to, and she says she didn't, so it could have been her, a realtor, or her, somebody doing the appraisal or something. Somebody went down to the building commissions here, and I had already talked to my inspector, Barry, and I even brought him down there. And I was like, I know how you are about grade, you know, and I was like, and my excavator, my finish grader has brought it to my attention too, that you're probably going to have a problem with this lot. I said, because he was doing another inspection. I said, you got a minute? I said, I want you to look at something for me. I want you to tell me if you feel like I'm going to have to do something or build a wall, then I can go ahead and get the ball rolling on it. So anyways, she goes down to the building commissions and demands to know what we're doing and what kind of wall we're doing and this, that, and the other. And Barry's like, well, I've already discussed it with the superintendent out there. He is going to be building your retaining wall and blah, 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 this, that, and the other. She claims to know nothing about it, just like she claimed to know nothing about the orientation. Okay? So when I called her and she was wanting to know, and I was like, well, I said, as you were told when you went down to the building commission, that we will be building a retaining wall there. She goes, well, I don't know what you're talking about. I said, whether it was you, the appraisal, your sister, or whoever, I said, somebody demanded to know what we were going to do about that. And I said, this is what we're going to do. And I was like, but besides that, I said, said she didn't know anything about the orientation. I said, well, here's the deal. I said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go through the house. I'm going to mark it up for paint and drywall. I'm going to generate a list for everything that I see that needs to be corrected. If you feel like you need to add to the list, then that's fine, you know. And she said something else, well, this ain't right, or this ain't right, and everything. I was like I said, I'm going to go through the house. I'm going to mark it up. And she goes, well, if you're going to continue to be a dickhead, she goes, then, and if the house ain't right, then we just simply won't close. And hung up. And I'm like,
where's this woman going?
I know, I want to stay away from her.
she's
but
right
also
next
watch out for her.
she's going to be to the right of the house we're building right now. It's lot 332. You'll see the retaining wall.
Why are they building a retaining wall?
Because the house that backs up to it, that's on the corner, there's a drop off, and you have to have 6 inches of grade between the siding, and in order to make it, if we were just to grade it and slope it and everything, all that water would just run to the house.
Oh.
It's behind the one on the corner?
Yeah, right there.
It's behind their...
Chuck and Holly's? One that has a spring under their house?
This counts.
Yeah.
333. If you drove down there, you would see the retaining wall and everything. But anyways, I end up trying to call her back. She doesn't answer. So I sent her a text message saying, hey, what are you here for? Because it ain't ready. It ain't ready.
Listen to music.
Yeah, he's coming out here to do a, what's he here for?
Kara, can you get the broom real quick?
Anyways, I sent her a text message and I said, Miss Ebola, I said, there's no need for name calling or anything. I tried to explain to you that I'm going to go ahead and continue with the orientation without you. And if you want to add to the list, and she mentioned something about before she hung up on me about coming out late in the afternoon. Well, that depends on what time it is, because then I have a subject.
Right.
But
oh my gosh.
What?
I just fell off.
You're an idiot. It was really really bad. I'm listening to you, Terry.
For having to deal with her.
But anyway, she ends up sending me a text back saying I'm not dealing with a smart ass, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, listen, I said, we need to work this out. If you want to come out here this afternoon, I'll be here until 3 o'clock. So if you come out here before then, we can go through the orientation. If you want to add to the list, comes, acts like nothing ever happened. I didn't bring any of that. I mean, I just, you know, like a normal day. It's a new day. You know what I'm saying? She comes in, we go straight into the warranty book and the house call program, and we walk through the house and everything. And, you know, I have a tendency to get people to, no matter how mad they are, I mean, sometimes I can cop an attitude too, you know. But
Terry, I don't think
but I always seem to work it out. You know what I'm saying? I can joke things away. I can make people feel at ease, and you know, as long as I tell them that either I can take care of it or it's something that is, you know, homeowner maintenance or something like that, depending on what it is, whatever. Anyways, we're fine now because she's not closing.
Really.
She has financing problems. So we don't know what's going on. It's going to be at least 2 weeks, so I get to babysit solid for 2 weeks
Well, hey.
until she closes.